What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be doing something pretty crazy. I've also got a few announcements to make. Let me pop the hood and I'm going to show you guys what I've been busy doing. So it's going to be a little bit hard to see, but I've already installed an entire return style fuel system from Siley in this car. A lot of you guys saw a few days ago me unboxing that fuel system, and we actually managed to get it installed, but it was a little bit more lengthy of a process and a little bit difficult, so I needed to focus a lot of my attention to it, so I didn't record any of it. But everything did get installed perfect. It's now running great. And the thing about installing that fuel system that I've been looking forward to most is that that fuel system allows me to run E85 in this car. We are gonna go to the nearest E85 station, which is about 45 minutes away. And I'm hoping by the time that we get there, I will have burned through all the regular gases in the car and I can just pump straight E85 into the car, flash over the new tune, and leave and head back home. Hopefully all goes well, because we'll be 45 minutes away from home. So right now, I'm on my way to the nearest outdoor store, and we're gonna go pick up a few things that is really gonna help this situation out a lot. I ordered like 6 or 5.
Yeah, they're in.
Where are they at?
Back there.
Okay, I'll go grab them. Or no, we ordered 4, huh?
Yeah, you ordered 4?
Stop. Stop.
There you go. Take your jugs.
Okay, so here is the plan. Heck yes. I already have one of the VP Racing jugs right here, and I went ahead and ordered 1, 2, 3, and 4 more VP Racing jugs. So I've got a total of 5 VP Racing jugs right here. These are 5 gallons, so I'm gonna be able to hold 25 gallons of E85 on the side. So what I'm planning on doing is taking them all on a trip to go 45 minutes away, filling up the car with the E85, and then filling up all 5 of these with the E85. That way I have a total of a full car and 25 gallons on the side to fill up the car with. So yeah, I guess this is gonna have to work. Comfy. All right, well, we have everything loaded up, so I think we're good to go. E85 coming to a race car near you. This is seriously wild. I think one of the most frequently asked questions that I get whenever I talk about E85 is how it works in increasing horsepower. So I want to talk to you guys about that and explain some things while we're on our way there. So E85 does not give you horsepower. That is a common misconception. It actually does nothing for horsepower gains. Instead, it actually is just a higher octane rating fuel. And basically what happens is the higher octane rating that you have in your fuel, the cooler that it's actually going to burn, which means that you can put a lot more timing into it. And the more timing that you get is actually where you get the horsepower from. E85 basically just allows for a higher horsepower tune. And the cool thing about E85 also is that it's really, really safe compared to 93 octane pump gas. And on top of that, because it's so safe and you're adding more timing and it's a lot cooler and everything like that, you can actually add a lot more boost to the car also. And I think you kind of can see where I'm going with this, but I'm not going to spoil anything, so we're just going to continue on with this drive and act like I didn't say anything. This has been a long drive. According to my maps, we are about to pull up to the E85 station. Oh yeah, see it on the sign already. $2.16 a gallon. That is way cheaper than premium gas, I know that much. I see the yellow handles already. Oh, this is gonna be weird. Time to unload a ton of VP Racing jugs. Oh boy, here we go. This is the first time I've ever even grabbed a yellow handle before. Let's go. Pause the video right here. Take a guess how much it's gonna cost for me to fill up all these jugs and the car. I'm gonna guess that it's probably gonna be like 90 bucks if I had to guess. All right, well, the car just got finished getting filled. It was $30 to fill the car up, so it's probably actually gonna be a little bit less than I was guessing. Tank 1 of 5. So we're doing the math on the way over here, and I'm pretty sure that after we fill up all of these jugs, the combined weight between the E85 in the jugs and the jugs themselves is gonna be like a little bit over 200 pounds. And that one is full. Let me put the cap on this, move it out of the way, and move on to the next. Just to give you guys an idea of how expensive E85 is to run in your car, It was over $200 just for these jugs. It was $1,000 for fuel injectors, and then it was another $1,000 just for the tune to be able to run this. Not to mention the $1,000 fuel system that you had to get to be able to run it also. It is up to $56 already. 2 jugs full. 3rd jug full. What? Come on! Oh no! Did I take all their E85? Is this what's happening? What? Are you serious? No way. I seriously am sitting here squeezing it and there's no more to come out. I honestly think that we just robbed this station of all their E85. Well, dang. Well, I guess we're gonna only be able to fill up 3.5 of these tanks. Let me see this receipt. Dang, this was over $75 just to fill up 3 tanks. Well, 3.5 tanks and the car. Nearly $80 later, and we've got a bunch of E85. I need to go over here to my N gauge and swap over to my E85 tune. I've just got a base tune on here right now because obviously I need to do data logging and get the whole tune revised and finished up. So let me go ahead and flash this on and then we'll start it up and see what it's like on E85. It's been about 8 minutes now. The tune just got done flashing over. So let's go ahead and get our first start on E85 and see what it's like. Had a little bit of trouble there. It leveled out now though. It seems like it's doing fine. I don't see any immediate issues, so I think we're good to head out. This marks the beginning of a completely new future for this car. This thing is about to get fast. So guess what? I reset my miles per gallon gauge whenever we left the gas station, and we're probably a few miles away now. And I've been driving on the interstate. I've just had cruise control set on around 60 miles an hour. Check that out. I have been getting like 17 miles per gallon on E85. So the rumors are true about E85 getting a lot worse gas mileage. On 93, I usually am getting approximately 28 or so on the highway. So it's dropped over 10 miles per gallon swapping from 93 to E85. So, oh well though, it's all for a good cause. We are driving, headed back home now. So it's another 45 minutes to get back home. So I will talk to you guys as soon as we get there. Well, I just got back home and got all the jugs unloaded. I actually came home to a package also, so I'm about to open that up and see what's inside. But first, Daniel is putting lowering springs on his car right now and needs help compressing the lowering spring and sliding it onto the stock shock. So we're gonna do that real fast, and then we're gonna go ahead and get installing whatever came in that box. I got it.
It moved out? It's on?
Got it.
No fucking way.
So now that we got his spring mounted onto the strut, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this box and see what's inside. So check these out. That is one hell of a stiff vertical link. Mostly though, these help just keep the wheels planted on the ground whenever you're drag racing. Doing hard launches, stuff like that, you do not want wheel hop. I've already installed the cradle lockout kit. This is just a compliment for that and really helps out a lot. Well, now that I got them unboxed, I'm good to go ahead and start removing this rear wheel. Hopefully it doesn't start raining on me though. We have predicted rain coming up pretty soon, so I'm gonna try and get this done before it starts raining. The install on these is supposed to be pretty easy though. Oh, okay, now that we have the wheel off, you can see in here that there is the stock vertical link. These are just cast, really lightweight metal. These bushings in here are all rubber. They allow for a lot of movement, which creates wheel hop. Looks like all we're gonna need is, this looks to be like a 21 and this looks like an 18, I think. Let me grab those real quick and then we can go ahead and get started on taking this vertical link out and replacing it with the billet ones. So right now, I'm just removing this top bolt on this vertical link. Let me get this nut out of the way and then let me go ahead and pull this bolt out. So now I'm just gonna remove this bottom one. Okay, so bottom one is out, and then just tap the vertical link out. These are the stock. They're just cast metal. They're really flimsy. In here is just a rubber bushing. It's very just a hunk of junk, honestly. So let's go ahead and get started on installing the Steeda billet links. And once you get it up in place, go ahead and just slide your original bolts back into place. So I got the first one tight. Now I just need to tighten up the bottom one. And done. It is that simple. 2 bolts, swap out this vertical link, and you are good to go. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put these lug nuts back on, torque the wheel down, lower the car back onto the ground, and begin on the other side. All right, so I got the wheel off now. Same exact process. Just gonna go through here and remove the upper bolt here, and then the lower bolt, replace the vertical link, put it all back together, and I think we'll be good to go. So both bolts are out now. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap it out. Stock one is out, and I'm gonna grab the Steeda one and then slide it up into place. Once I got it in place, I'm just gonna slide my bolts back in, same as the other side. Both bolts on this side are tightened up. Steeda billet vertical links are installed on both sides. Now I'm just gonna slap on this wheel onto this side, lower the car down, and it is done. Well, that is probably gonna be all for today's shenanigans. I got the vertical links installed on the car finally. The car is going to be an absolute animal by the time that we go to this YouTube call out on the 23rd. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a like for my method of storing E85. I plan on going to the dyno again next week, so comment down below and let me know what you guys' guesses are for improvements now that I've got the entire fueling issue fixed since the last time on the dyno. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next video.